2K. Sports checks in with our lawyer. Viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Charlotte Hornets. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if you can't take advantage of the freebies at this level, the outcome is not going to be in your favor.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
Wizards, Michael Conley. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
Yeah, he is a bulldog. I mean, he scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position, and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
Griffin with the steal. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Now here is Conley. Hardaway from outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The kick out to Tatum. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
They grab their own miss. And the wide-open shot from Griffin. And too long on the shot.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
Outside Gasol. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. That's already his second foul in the first quarter.
Now here's Jackson. Got a piece of it. Griffin with the steal. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Down low. Outside for Griffin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder last season assembling a big three of Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony didn't mesh, Brett, like they had hoped. In your opinion, what went wrong?
Well, a bit of a down season in terms of the scoring for Melo, but reasons for that, just not as many opportunities and playing outside along the three-point line. The biggest damage last year was the Robertson injury. It felt like in December, the OKC team started to find its stride, and Robertson going out of the lineup, there just wasn't enough of the depth on that roster to make up the difference for them defensively, and OKC never really seemed to find its footing or confidence again.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Got a piece of it.
Well, it's tough to get anything past Cephalosha with that length. Insane reach and quick instincts on defense, really wreaking havoc.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. And they pick up 2.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Tatum. Offline with his 3. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Pass to Cephalosha. There's Jackson with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Sabonis. While recovering. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Now here is Conley. Outside Griffin. Over to the left wing. From the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the spacing that Conley provides from long range really has become crucial to this offense. And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
And Conley, who is so good with space and timing. And offense seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring, and the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And Conley drops them both.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to LeVert. Here's Leiden. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Out to the wing. Pass to Ntilikina. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Wizards with the lead. And it's Rondo penetrating. Got a hand on it. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Pachulia with it. Outside Rondo. Back to Pachulia. Up in time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Oklahoma City. We witnessed him delivering a series. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the 4th quarter they'll think back to the first.
Pass to Thomas. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Stolen by Thomas. 2 points. That one goes. Pachulia's got the opening field goal of the 2nd quarter for the Wizards. Here's Leiden. He's covered by Rondo. On deep, McLemore. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from some of the guys who make those comments, Kevin. So that sort of stuff just eludes me as to where it's coming from. This league has always been dominated by teams that have at least two, if not 3, upper echelon
superstar
players that end up winning titles. So it's happening now. It happened then. It will continue to happen.
Thomas. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Billy Donovan has faced a tough job in Oklahoma City, Brent. Star players leaving town. Some even criticizing him after they left.
The circumstances of Billy Donovan moving off of what he did at the University of Florida and making that a powerhouse Division I basketball program. It's been very interesting to have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to begin your career, and then pushing that team to almost beating the Golden State Warriors, losing in a Game 7 to losing Kevin Durant. Billy Donovan's seen a lot in the early part of his career. The hopes is that he continues to grow and learn. Really happy with the hire of Billy Donovan and what he brings to the table in terms of his basketball acumen.
Pass to Giles. Now Rondo. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Rondo concentrating right there, focused. Even when you hit him, you can maintain that good balance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Al Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Here's Giles. Thomas gets a wide open look. And the Wizards hit again from deep. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thomas got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Pass to Wyden. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Even though the skills have slipped for Rondo and there's been some areas where maybe he hasn't been a great fit for whatever reason, he is a natural playmaker, and last year showed signs of getting back to that kind of form, playing alongside Holiday, AD, and of course his old running mate from his Sacramento Kings days, DeMarcus Cousins. It seemed like Rajon Rondo that was reeled in last year and back to being laser focused.
To the inside. Giles, that's good. And the Wizards lead by 7.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
And last season, Brett, Rondo showing he can still dish it out. At the end of December, he had that game where he dished out 25 assists.
Yeah, I want to go back, Kevin, and find out how many teams had how many games where they didn't reach 25 assists as a ball club. What a night for him. The highest assist total by a player since 1996. That was a night Jay Kidd doled out that many assists.
The Wizards shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out by February. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Pass to Sabonis. Out to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Guarded by Tatum. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. Conley. The rebound by Gasol. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And so he hits both.
And the way Mark plays, similar to his brother Powell, a soft shooting big man with phenomenal length.
Outside Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Sabonis, no good.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Cannon. Outside Griffin. Back to Cannon. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The tray. And Cannon is good for 3. And the Wizards lead by 4.
I love Bogdanovich's.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Cephalosha. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Cephalosha's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder.
So tremendous awareness on the catch and pop from Cephalosha. So good at realizing when he's got just a little bit of room and a good look at the basket.
A floater. Washington with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 6.
That's a nice soft touch from Blake there.
The 3 from Tatum. And the Thunder another 3.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Here's Cannon. And he makes that one. Cannon's got his second basket.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And stolen by Cephalosha. Here's Gasol. At the top of the key, Lowry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gasol with the steal. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Lowry feeling it out a bit. For the lead. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
They
a
throw you
lefty
off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the
yeah.
way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers.
Yeah, former 4th overall draft pick. Conley took a while to develop physically, but the mental parts have always been there.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Washington. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Back to Conley. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Wizards trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Giles. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Goes back up. Count that one. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Griffin's shot is good.
And this is a shot that Griffin has successfully added to his arsenal, and he's looking more and more comfortable with it.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Wizards trailed by 4. Here's Cannon. He's got 5. To the wing right side. On the wing, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Pachulia. And it's good, 2 points. Pachulia's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's Pachulia's comfort zone, getting inside and near the rim and using his size.
Wizards making a switch here. Here's Ntilikina. Out left to the wing. Fires for 3. Another shot. 3-pointer on the way. To the left side wing. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
They swipe it. Here's Ntilikina. It's tipped.
That's great anticipation by Pachulia, using his length to turn that shot away.
Right side, Rondo. To the inside. Here's Morris. That one falls. Morris has got his first 2 points.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead. Maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And that one falls for Ntilikina. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Pachulia. And here's Rondo. Here's Osman. And he banks in the layup. Osman's got 7 points.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That will count off the mark. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And it's Rondo with the ball for Washington. They trail by 7. There's the 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Here's Hardaway. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength, who got to the inside there and then converted through the contact.
The Thunder leading by 6. Pass to LeVert for 3. Not going to go that time. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Osman. And the shot is long. And here comes the break. Here's Ntilikina. Finished off the break. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Loves to push the pace. When the break is on, Ntilikina taking full advantage.
Pachulia with it. And he drops it in from the low post.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Ntilikina. Intercepted. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor. And that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Pachulia. Here's Osman. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Osman. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Washington calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He told him it's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring this one home. Guys, we'll see if they have what it takes to get it done. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Sefolosha has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the Thunder lead by 7. Over to the left wing. Here's Griffin. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And finished off by Griffin.
Man, that's why they turned to Blake Griffin. Calm, cool, collected, and his team needed that one.
Pass to Sefolosha. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Lowry. Now here is Sefolosha. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, Oklahoma City.
And Tatum, good at shooting when he's in rhythm. Measuring shots as soon as that pass touches his hand.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Tatum pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's the first that stretches their lead to 8.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Jackson. But they'll get another chance. Griffin with the steal. Here's Kennard. Outside Griffin. Now Conley. 5 on the clock. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lob pass to Gasol. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hardaway with a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Tatum leading the charge.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now, the team came in fired up from the opening tip to see the focus. They're ready to do battle. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Tatum on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking.